Right, this is a quick walk around video. This is for a Mazda 2-litre Sport Tech Roadster coupe, as you can see here, with the hard top with the electric retractable roof. Absolutely stunning looking car. You can see here red with the white graphics and the 511 number on the side. It really is a stunning looking car. I'm going to go around the car for you. It's a very bright day, so apologise for the light, but I'll do the best I can for you. So coming down the near side of the vehicle, off side of the vehicle rather, all in really nice order. Rear alloy really good. All the panel work's really crisp and clean. There will be the odd minor mark on the car. You know, it's what's done 42,000 miles now, and it's 59 plates. So that's what, 7-8 years old. But it is in fabulous condition. It really is. Any marks are very few and far between. So I'm having to do this so I don't cast shadows. It's just kind of an odd way around for me to do the videos. But really is lovely. I'll do this with the roof down as well in a second so you can see better angle on it. So I'm going to come out here, excuse my shadow. But it really is a fantastic looking car. As I said, any blemishes are very small indeed. So come down the near side of the vehicle as well. Alloy on the front really good. The panel works incredibly crisp. I did see one tiny little cut. I mean, I've been really nitpicking on it, to be honest with you. So don't know whether you can see here. Just, oh, where's it gone? Just there. Just a tiniest little car park dink, but something that, you know, anyone could pull out. You probably wouldn't even bother, in all honesty. Just get that off there. That's nothing. Alloy wheel again, really good. But it's honestly, it has to be kind of really be seen to be appreciated. But fabulous looking car. So sat in the car now. To release the roof, all you do, pull the lever back, press up there, and the roof goes back. It really is as simple and as quick as that. So as promised, just to show it with the roof down, it looks absolutely fabulous. It really does. It's one of those cars that looks equally good, one or the other, with this sort of hardtop and the graphics to come on this car. So the car's just been serviced, just had a brand new MOT. The MOT was done independently of us. We never do our own MOTs. We don't think it's right, in all honesty. Just had a brand new set of brake pads fitted all around on the car as well, but it absolutely sailed through the MOT. But it really is a beautiful looking vehicle. So I'll just park the car in the shade a little bit just to get a better look at the interior of the car. Door card on the near side here, looks almost absolutely as new. Sill areas in all really nice condition. There's an original set of Mazda mats in the car as well. Got the plastics inside the vehicle, all in absolutely fabulous order. They really are. Such a good looking dashboard. You've got heated seats there, air conditioning as well on the car. Leather work looks absolutely beautiful. Really lovely condition. So the driver's side door card, much the same, all crisp and lovely condition again. Sill area again, all really nice. Driver's seat showing virtually no signs of wear at all on it. Absolutely beautiful condition. So coming into the boot of the car, again, as with the rest of it, it's been kept really nicely. All the plastics are really nice, all in really nice condition. Tools, inflation kit, everything's there exactly as it should be. Coming under the engine bay, beautifully laid out as you'd expect from Mazda. It's just been serviced. Wonderful engines, incredibly tough and reliable, and they sound absolutely wonderful in use. They always sound noisier on the videos than they do when you're actually stood here, but just wanted to show you the engine bay there. So finally, just sat back in the car now, engine's running as it has been all the way through, but wonderful, wonderful cockpit area for the car. All in really, really lovely condition, it really is. Beautifully built, as you expect from a Japanese manufacturer. You can see there, 42,085 miles. These videos are actually done after the video that comes after this, bizarrely enough. It's just the way they're edited. But a car in really genuinely wonderful condition. What should follow this video will be a road test of this very car. Right, this is a road test video. This is for a Mazda MX-5, and this is the 2-litre Sport Tech version. This has got the hard top, so it's the coupe with electric retractable roof. Mileage at the start of this brief road test is 42,077 miles. And the registration number of the car is LT59JKY. The reason we do the videos, as I say in all of them, is basically we're selling to customers from all over the near continent and the whole of the UK, and we want people to see the cars they're looking to buy, they're looking at on the internet prior to coming to see us, so you can be assured that the car that we're advertising is the car that you're planning on coming to see. I can report back to you warts and all, and I do. I'm critical of the cars, so if there's anything not quite right, I will let you know. But also obviously just to give you the confidence, hopefully, to come to see us. The roads, the road test incidentally is done on roads literally just outside our premises. This is now about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's hardly a car to be seen on these roads, generally speaking. So it means any road test should be, very relaxed. It's a nice, quiet road. This means you could obviously spend more time getting a feel for the car rather than worrying about, what lane or you're meant to be in or the traffic in front of you. Brief background to the car. The car's literally just gone through the workshops and is due to go this afternoon for an MOT. We don't do our own MOTs, we have them done independently, so we've got no input whatsoever in them. We feel it's better that way, and it's always conducted by the same MOT test station. They're a classic car specialist in our village. They're quite hard on the cars, to be fair, but at least we've got the reassurance of knowing that everything's good. The car had a engine oil and filter service done on the vehicle as part of its pre-delivery inspection. The things I picked up on the pre-delivery inspection, and there were just a couple of them, the wiper blades, which is a real pet hate of mine. Well, they smeared a bit, so I've got brand new wiper blades put onto the vehicle. And I went and looked around the brakes of the car. Discs look okay, but the pads were on the low side. Whether there had been an advisory, I don't really know, but I wasn't going to take the risk. I've had brand new brake pads fitted front and rear on the car, and that was it. Tyres were very good. Also, every other part of it mechanically was in really, really, really fine order. So apart from the MOT done today, all we're ready to go. So starting with kind of the appraisal of the vehicle in terms of the test drive. Engine starts, first turn of the key. No strange noises from the engine at all. A lovely, lovely unit, they really are. Very sweet revving, very happy to zing its way around to the red line. But it's got a lovely enthusiastic engine note to go with it. Really, in my opinion, and it's only for what it's worth, I think the 2-litre is the best engine they do. It gives you enough power to exploit what is an utterly brilliant chassis. I think the 1.8 is just a little bit torque light in my experience. I find these a much more rewarding car, and also a bit more relaxing. You're not having to work the engine quite so hard to get it to go. So, but no warning lights on the dashboard related to the engine or any other part of the car. It's running at just over a third on the temperature gauge, which is where you want it to be on the Mazdas. But it's a really cracking engine. clutch on the car is very smooth in operation, bites beautifully, exactly the right point on the clutch pedal travel. Engagement's really good, very slick. It all feels in very, very good order indeed. Brings me on to one of my favourite parts of the car, which is the gearbox, 6-speed gearbox. Wonderful, wonderful gear change on the car. It really is a fantastic gearbox. It's you know, they're always known for it. It's got the advantage, clearly, unlike most cars, which are front-wheel drive, where you've got cables running through to the gearbox, which is, you know, a few feet away. Whereas this one, the gear lever is going directly into the gearbox, so you get this wonderfully short throw, incredibly precise and accurate gear change, which when you're pushing on, you can really flick the gear lever, and it actually enhances the drive of the car, which I really, really love. And that the same can't be said for a lot of cars. I've got to be honest with you, I've driven sort of Z3, Z4, SLK, whatever the small one is, and they're just kind of, they're okay. It's just a normal gear change. It doesn't feel anything special. Sometimes a bit bulky. This is really lovely. Nowhere at all I can feel in the gearbox. Gear changes are absolutely sweet, easy to engage. Absolutely fantastic. So, powertrain of the car, engine, clutch, gearbox, absolutely spot on. As I'm driving along now, the legal limit track's bullet straight, no vibrations coming back through the steering wheel. That shouldn't be there. Obviously, when you go over the bump, obviously it's going to move, but there's no vibrations going back through the steering wheel, which is always good. What's impressive is actually it's a relatively quiet car for a convertible. Very little wind noise comes back through, no kind of wind hiss that you get with some sort of fabric top or canvas topped roofs. This is much more refined than those. So long distances are eminently they're comfortable rather. As I said, brakes on the car absolutely fine. Obviously new brake pads all round, so all in really good order. Looking around inside the car, in absolutely lovely condition, great place to sit. You've got a Bose stereo system, heated seats all working beautifully on the car, air conditioning system as well, multifunction steering wheel. So you've got cruise control on there as well, so just check that that's working, which it is perfectly. Turn it off. So you've got all these little cubby holes inside, but it's really nicely put together as well. There's not a hint of a squeak or a rattle from the interior of the car, which is all the more impressive considering obviously it is an open top, so by definition they'll lose a little bit of rigidity. But every switch works beautifully on the car. The gauges in front, really nicely positioned, big bold dials, very kind of obviously deliberately so, harks back to sort of 60s, 70s time. So dominating sort of rev counter and speedo of equal size. But the information, I don't think you can better it really. It's just simple, easy to read dials, so you take that information in very quickly indeed. But no, really wonderful cars to drive. Coming back to the car itself, I mean I drove with the original MX-5, always loved the car. Drove someone in later years where maybe they got a bit older, they just felt a little bit old, and they were doing very charming, but it just felt old, and I didn't feel as though I wanted to go any great distance in them. I have to say, we've had a few of these recently, and they are brilliant cars. There's not many cars on the road that genuinely will put a smile on your face, even at low speeds. You've got a lovely engine note. You're not going silly speeds to get that kind of oral kind of thrill from the sort of the sound of the engine. You've got a lovely dynamic chassis, one of the very best. In capable hands. They're just on the limit, and the limit isn't stupidly high. You go drive some of these hot hatches these days, they've got kind of supercar levels of grip. So any kind of try to explore the handling limits, you know, it's suicidal and antisocial. It really is. These, you find out their balance at much lower speeds. It's a brilliant chassis. Steering and chassis work fantastically well together. The steering is quick enough to be responsive, but it's not nervous at speed, which I loathe on some cars where they've got very quick initial power steering. But this is just and also the ride. I mean, it's ridiculous to have a car that handles so well at limit and gives you so much information, and yet can be so comfortable to drive even on horrendous road surfaces like this. You know, it's a really great car. Clearly, if I've missed anything on the video, you know, it's not by intent. You know, do give me a call. I'm happy to find out anything that you may want to know about the vehicle. You know, if I could have found something wrong on the test drive, I would have done. You know, obviously we've done the brake pads, so I knew those straight away, so that would have been picked up on if I'd done it before. But the reality is, it's as I said, it's a car that, you know, if anyone can find fault with the drive, I do apologise, but I genuinely can't.